Hey guys, it's Primus here, and today I am going to continue with Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Dueling Network website, okay? Mind you, this is not a live recording, alright? What I mean by that is that when I recorded this match, I did not record my voice because of some issues with my microphone and also the fact that it was late at night, so I couldn't really record my voice because they would wake up my neighbors, and I don't want to do that, okay? I don't want to piss off my neighbors. I have a good relationship with them. I don't want them to be like knocking on the door saying, "Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you talking to yourself?" Yes, they're old people, but still, I didn't want to disturb them, so I kind of recorded this match without recording my voice, and I figured I'll just do a editing recording, if you would. Basically, I'm just watching the match right now while I'm speaking, okay? Funny thing is, though, this match here is actually a match with a friend of mine from high school from a long time ago. He's actually has a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, you can click on the link right here. Alright, right there. I'll also leave a link in the description below. You can check out his channel and stuff. He's a new YouTuber. He's been only doing this for, I think, a few months now, and his channel is all about action figures. But before you say action figures, isn't he a little bit too old for action figures? His channel is mostly about adult action figures. You know, those action figures that are like 12 inches tall, and they can move all their appendages and their necks and their, body parts and whatnot. He does reviews on those action figures and stuff, and I think he does sell some of these action figures on eBay, and I think he gives them some away. I'm not sure if he gives them away or stuff, but he does have a nice collection, and I'm one of those people who appreciates nice art, and frankly, some of these action figures he has are pretty nice looking. Although I will admit, some of those action figures look kind of corny, they're kind of cheesy, they don't look realistic, they look kind of like what a kid would use. But he's one of those people who collects like the best looking action figures, and I've actually seen some of his figures, and they're pretty badass looking. Am I one of those people that would buy them? No, because I'm not really those type of people who buys those type of things. The only action figure I have that's about 12 inches tall is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, and I bought that shit like years ago, back in high school, when I saw on eBay that was like, I think it was on sale or something for 20 bucks. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get it. So I got Sephiroth. He's actually watching me right now. I know, Sephiroth, I know, we gotta take over the world, but hold on, I'm recording here. Alright, sorry about that, about the little craziness, alright? So like I said, if you guys want to visit his channel, just click on the link on the description below, okay? That takes you to his channel. He has a whole bunch of videos and stuff about different action figures he does. He has Predator, the Avengers, I think Batman, a whole bunch of other stuff, right? So we're having a match here, and basically this match I recorded was not the original match, because a couple of days ago he contacted me. He says, "Hey, you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you want to record it for your channel?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. It's a smart move to basically have a match between a buddy and post it on YouTube rather than just playing with these assholes." Because if you guys have seen my Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, you notice that there's a whole bunch of these assholes cheating out there and quitting when they're losing or something like that. At least with my friend here, we're both understandable. We're not going to really cheat amongst each other, and if we are going to cheat, we're just going to laugh about it. And actually, there are some times in these matches where we both kind of cheat amongst each other, but we kind of like just laugh about it and we just joke around and stuff, right? So if you guys don't know, I'm kind of a noob in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not really that good in it and everything. I actually created different types of decks to kind of see, which deck works the best. I have my old deck, which you guys seen before in my first video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically, that's the deck I used when I was a kid. The second deck I have is a deck that my brother used when we used to go against each other, but that was a shitty deck. I actually have not used that deck ever again. I think I'm actually going to delete that one, or I'm not really sure. I probably will delete it. The third deck I have is a Dragon Force deck. I think you guys seen that one too. That one's kind of like a deck I just made up randomly with a whole bunch of different dragon monsters and stuff, because I like dragons. Who doesn't like dragons? Dragons are badass, right? And then the second deck I made was a dino deck, right? A dinosaur deck basically consisting all about dinosaurs, and as you can see On the screen right now, you can see Swords of Revealing Light, Heavy Storm, and I think it's like a Big Red Evolution Pill or some shit like that. I forgot its name. I really don't remember the names of these cards and whatnot. So basically, I was trying to test out this dinosaur deck against my friend. The thing is, my friend didn't tell me that he was using a Light Sorn deck, which basically is kind of a rape deck, if you would. That's what I call it, because it's just constantly just special summoning monsters with these effects, and you know, a lot of these monsters have different effects that basically can just destroy other monsters or other magic and trap cards, right? And so I had a hard time dueling him. As you can see, we're kind of even right now. I think 7,000, 7,000. But even so, I think there's like, see, he has 4 monsters. I only have 1 monster. It was only like 1,700 attack points, and he was just raping my ass. Yeah, he just kept on destroying me and destroying me. Actually, there's a funny story to this match, because like I said before, this wasn't the original match I had planned out. Originally, me and my friend a couple of days ago recorded a match between me and him and stuff like that. And then the day after, when I was actually going to do all the editing and stuff like that, put everything together, the files got corrupted. I don't know what the hell happened, but all the Fraps videos, all the basically all the footage I recorded and everything got corrupted and messed up, right? So I couldn't really do anything about it. I was like, shit, I just lost all my footage of me and my friend playing. I think it was about an hour and a half. And so basically I told my friend, yeah, we'll play maybe Sunday or something. I record a match then, right? But I told him I can't make any promises because I have another match with another YouTuber. Actually, her name is Girls Gotta Game. I think what is it? Girls Gotta Game. If I'm mispronouncing it, I'll leave a link in the description right here. And also a link in the description below, so you guys can check out her channel too. She's actually a gamer as well, a girl gamer. Alright, and she actually contacted me and said she wanted to do a match with me, and I said, yeah, sure, no problem. If you guys are wondering, I am open to, you know, matches and stuff like that with people with any game. It doesn't have to be Yu-Gi-Oh! It could be anything out there, Battlefield, DC Universe Online, freaking Blacklight Retribution, Ghost Recon Online, Mass Effect 3 if you even want to. But just remember, contact me and ask me, hey, do you have this game? Do you want to play? If I don't have the game, then I'll probably say, obviously, no, I don't have it, right? But back to the story, all right? So she wanted to play a match, and I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Let's play a match. So we set it up for Sunday around 7 p.m. and stuff. I waited until 7 p.m. She was running late, and I was like, okay, she's running late. It's about 10 minutes over. I'll give her 10 minutes more, right? Nothing happens. It's already like 7:20. I'm like, what the hell? Where is she? I checked my YouTube message box. I checked all my other emails and stuff like that, just in case she contacted me through there. Nothing. I figured something must have happened, a personal issue or an emergency, or she probably just forgot, right? And I'm one of those people that doesn't really get pissed about these things, because I know shit happens. You forget, something comes up, you have to go to the hospital, I don't know, God forbid if that happens. But you know, shit happens, right? So I didn't get mad. I was like, okay, whatever. I said to myself, I'm going to give her a little bit more time. So I stayed there for an extra 40 minutes for a full hour. Obviously, I did not just, you know, sat there looking at the screen. Is she coming online? Is she coming online? No, of course not. I did other things in the meantime. I watched other people duel. I actually dueled myself. I watched some TV. I ate some food. I think I didn't eat dinner that day, so I ate like a little sandwich or something. I forgot what it was. And I just waited. After about 8 o'clock, she didn't come. I was like, oh, she's not here. Whatever, I'll do something else, right? Luckily, my friend, this guy here, was online, and I told him, hey, yo, you want to set up a match? The person I was supposed to duel with never came, so do you want to, you know, duel? And he goes, yeah, sure, no problem, it'll be cool. And then I explained to him the situation about what happened to the previous match, and he's like, what? All right, whatever. So he was more excited about this match because it was going to be on YouTube and stuff, and it's going to give him, you know, more, I don't know, publicity for his channel and stuff. He's a new YouTuber, so he's trying to like get himself out there, so it's understandable. But he's a friend of mine, so I figured, you know, why not, right? And so we set up this match. And as you can see, he completely raped my ass with the Light Sworn deck. He's using, what is this, the Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning and stuff like that. and then he has this whole bunch of other cards with different effects and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? If you notice, I did black out the conversation because we were having a private conversation there, talking about school, talking about friends from high school, talking about a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, really private stuff that you guys don't need to know. Okay, so that's why it's all blacked out there, right? I put a little funny picture there so you guys are just entertained by that, right? So that's it. We just recorded the match. I'm using my dinosaur deck here. It's basically a mix of Jirac and Evolution dinosaurs. All right. It's basically an archetype. The Jirac deck is the Jirac cards are pretty okay. They're kind of powerful and they kind of help each other out, basically summoning each other and whatnot. As you can see here, the match is over. He beat me. I'm kind of talking to him, telling him, all right, whatever, you know. What do you want to do next? And he's telling me, oh, let's just play. Just keep on playing. I'm like, all right, no problem. Because as you can see here, he knew I lost. And I was like, you know, screw it. I'm going to admit defeat. I lost anyway, right? And so that's what happens there, right? I admit defeat. What else happened? I think we go into siding now. I offer him a rematch, or he offers me a rematch. I offer him a rematch, yeah. And so he agrees. And what happens next? Come on. Top up. Damn it, why is it taking so long? There we go. And then here we start deciding what I was going to do with my deck. I forgot to add the extra cards to my side deck. So I only had, what was it, Torrential Tribute, I think Pot of Duality, Pot of Avarice, and then the Book of Moon. Alright, and then I was actually going to switch it with, I think, Metamorph, I think with, what was it, something slime token shit? I don't know what it was called. Some of these cards I don't even know the names. See, I was trying to switch them out, but the thing is I didn't know how to do it. I was like, wait, how do you know you switch cards? What the hell? So I was just randomly clicking and I'm like, okay, blue with green? No, okay. And then I just start clicking all of them. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Like, what the hell? Like, maybe I click another one? So I click, no, and then I was like, screw it, fuck it. I can't figure this thing out. Because my friend by that time was always saying, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? Are you still there? I was like, yeah, I just didn't know how to side yet. And so I still don't know how to. I'm actually going to practice later on. So we get into a match here. I'm still using my dinosaur deck. I go first, obviously, because I lost the last round. So basically, here we go. The Evo cards, those are pretty good cards. Why? Because they help each other out by special summoning, alright? Basically, I think if you have an Evo Light, if it's, let's say, it gets flip summoned, or it gets destroyed, or it's discarded to the graveyard, or banished, then you can summon a Evolusaurus. Basically, that's a stronger card of the Evololite, right? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can just Google it, go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia or whatever, type in Evo Lights, and there's a whole article about them and what they are. It's an archetype. I figure out what this gang thing is all about. You remember in my last video where I said, yeah, you know, it's a type of gang or something, or a species or some shit. It's called an archetype. Basically, it's kind of a category of certain monsters that help each other out specifically, right? But this deck, this dinosaur deck here, is a mixture of different cards. It's a mix, like I said, with Jirac, with the Evos, and with normal dinosaurs that actually help out the other cards in general. And also have some, you know, regular cards in there as well. Mostly the magic and trap cards are the regular cards. For instance, the Heavy Storm, Swords of Revealing Lights, I think Monster Reborn's in there as well. Magic Cylinder is one of them and stuff like that, right? The thing is, he's using this Light Sworn deck, which, like I said before, is just raping me. He beats me I think he beats me about maybe 3 times that night with this deck. And holy shit, what the fuck? Sorry, oh, Jesus Christ, I just saw like a giant ass spider just cross my computer right now. It just scared the living okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna kill this damn thing and just freak the fuck out of me. Okay, right. Hey guys, I'm back. Holy fucking shit. That thing came out of nowhere. I'm like watching the screen, speaking, and then a fucking spider goes right across my my tower here, my computer, and looks at me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it started going down my actual headphone cable and my microphone cable, and it was coming towards me. I'm like, oh fuck no. I jump up, I grab a piece of my shoe actually, and I smack the crap out of it, and then I just threw it away. But my God, that thing just came out of nowhere. I was like, whoa, 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 what the fuck is this? The reason why I jumped like that is because I don't know if that spider is poisonous or not, and it wasn't that big, but it was kind of small. And especially since I live in Miami and Florida and everything, spiders here are kind of poisonous, if you would. We have the black widow here. We have another spider that's kind of brownish, that if it bites you, it releases a poison that basically it eats away through your flesh and skin, and if you leave it there for too long, you have to amputate your arm or any body part that got infected, right? So that's why I kind of get jumpy around spiders here in Miami, because I don't know if they're poisonous or not. I never really bothered to look if they're poisonous, because, you know, if I see a spider, I'm just gonna kill the fuck out of it, because I'm not gonna deal with that shit. All right. Spiders are one of the only things that kind of freak me out. I don't have arachnophobia. I just don't like them. All right, they just look freaky. Rather see them dead. Okay. The only spider that I do know that are not poisonous are the I think it's the very thin ones. They live in the houses and everything like that. They're very thin, they're very small, and they're not poisonous, and their bites can't even hurt you. They can't even penetrate through your skin. That's how, you know, small and weak they are. And they're actually pretty useful. I actually have some of them in my near my ceiling, because they actually eat the flies and the cockroaches and the silverfish. If you guys don't know what silverfish are, they're these little worm creatures that eat all the garbage, which are not bad. They just eat a lot of they eat dead hair skin, dead cell skins, dead skin cells. There we go. Dead cell skins. What the hell was I saying? Dead skin cells. They eat hair. They eat sometimes leather and stuff like that. They're not bad or anything like that. They're kind of like the garbage disposal units of a house or something. But I just, you know, they're just kind of annoying because they just look fucking weird. So I let those spiders eat those. Those are the only spiders I don't mind. The other spiders, like the big brown ones or the black widows, nope, I'm gonna kill that bitch, because those could be dangerous. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. All right. So back to the dueling. Enough of me talking about spiders and killing and stuff like that. Mind you, I do care about the environment. I do respect animals. They're just spiders and cockroaches, mostly insects, are some of the only things I don't tolerate, because they just fucking freak me out. Just to have to die. Okay, but I understand they're very vital to the environment, blah, 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 food chain, blah, 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 stuff like that, right? So like I was saying, I was playing this match here with my buddy, and he was kicking my ass. Luckily I got sort of revealing light, but I think he gets, whatchamacallit, some other card and just kind of whips my butt. All right? Yeah, I think we're just talking now. No, there we go, we set a card. So we're just waiting here. The thing is, I've been reading a lot of his cards and stuff, or he takes his time in deciding what to do and stuff. So the match does take a while, but we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. There is a point in one of these videos in which he has to go to feed his cats or something, so I had to stop the video for a few minutes. But I don't think it's this video. I think it's going to be the next video. But let's see here. Set it down to Mirror Force. Hopefully that'll help me out. I'm really getting desperate here. I haven't been drawing the cards that I want. Any high level monsters. I've been just summoning this stupid ass dragon. Not dragon. This stupid little dinosaur here. He's so cute, but I get my ass kicked anyway. I think he has a flip card. Yeah, the stupid dog. I hate it. I hate that dog. It destroys any card in the field. It's kind of like Man-Eater Bug, but it destroys any card on the field. It's just really freaking annoying. Yeah, and the thing is about the Lightsworn cards, what I notice is that every Lightsworn monster has some stupid effect that basically kind of ruins your plans. And on top of that, the person using these cards has to discard a certain amount of cards every turn or so, which could be useful because if they're not paying attention and they just keep on using these monsters and summoning all these monsters, let's say he fills up his entire field with like all Lightsworn monsters, he's gonna have to discard constantly from his deck to basically keep those cards on the field, right? But he really had no problems here because he just kept on basically demolishing me and just reducing my life points. I think there's a point where he actually just kind of just summons like Blackluster Soldier, fucking this dragon, and Judgment Dragon, which is a other pain in the butt. I do Life Force, Mirror Force here. Funny enough, I think my friend goes fuck. Yeah, he goes fuck, and he notices because that's one of his good cards. And I get my ass saved there. But I really, as you can see in my hand, oh excuse me there, I really have nothing good. I'm like, right when I see this card, I'm like, fucking hey man, are you kidding me? So I get pissed. So I was like, and then I'm kind of deciding, like a normal summon, and then I'm gonna use this, and then I'm going to, and I go, wait a minute, wait, what? Yeah, and then I noticed, whoop, wrong move, wrong move. The thing is, what I was gonna do was sacrifice him, the snake dude, and basically use the effect of this card, right? But I forgot that this card is not a dinosaur, but a reptile card. So yeah, and I put it back in my hand, and I'm like, oh, sorry, dude, my mistake. And he goes, oh, it's okay. I'm explaining to him right now. It was my fault, and I set him down and stuff, right? So I put him down. Most people would not accept that. Most people would be like, fuck you. You leave your card there. You fucked up. Not my problem. You wasted a magic card. Not my problem. So, you know, luckily with my friend, he's understandable. He's like, yeah, no problem. And he knows I'm a beginner. I'm not really... I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid, but not as... I don't want to say professional, but I didn't play as often as he did. He actually has a ton of cards when we played Yu-Gi-Oh! He had a lot of cards back then. I stopped playing in middle school. He continued on through high school. But the cards he had were like freaking, like he had a lot of cards. And I think he used to go to tournaments and stuff like that and win money prizes and stuff. I think that's why he went to those tournaments, because you know there was money involved. I'm not really sure, but he was really good. And I think this is what he told me. This is what he said. He says he has these actual cards, all these cards that he's playing with, the Lightsworn cards. He actually has them, and I've actually seen some of them. I've seen the Blackluster Soldier. He has the 3 Egyptian God cards. Well, the illegal ones, the ones that you can't play with. The ones from like the TV show and everything. He had a whole bunch of cards. He was really he was a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Unlike me, who was like, you know, whatever. I have my 50 cards. I don't care anymore. I'll play with these and that's it. I stopped collecting after middle school, and I never played ever again. The only time I ever played again was probably with my brother, like I said in my old video, in which we played back in high school when I found my cards when I was cleaning out my room, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah, I didn't play any more the actual card game after that. And then in here he just kicks my butt again, and I flip. I don't know if you remembered or not, but my monster has a higher defense. And he didn't realize that, even though I gave him a chance to actually look at my hand. Like, he knew that I put that card down, right? But he probably thought it was some other monster or something like that. He probably thought Heavy Storm or the big red evolution pill was a monster. So he thought I had 2 monsters, and I put a different monster instead, right? So I summoned Black Stego, which is pretty good. Black Stego is pretty good because if an opponent attacks you, it automatically goes to defense mode. So I just used him to attack this bitch here to get rid of her. Because I think she had an effect that was annoying me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of her. So I used Black Stego, and luckily his effect is pretty good. He goes to defense mode when he's attacked. So, yeah. He actually loves the Lightsworn deck. He keeps on using the Lightsworn deck constantly. I think there was one match we had in which he accidentally didn't want to use the Lightsworn deck, but I recorded it anyway. He's like, ah, screw it, just play with that deck anyway. And so we just continued playing, right? Let me see. I think we're 5. Oh, wait, I think we need about 6 more minutes before the match is over. Or 6 or 7 more minutes. Yeah, and mostly he's just talking to me. That's why the match is going a little bit slow. We're both going back and forth, talking to each other, making jokes and things like that. He was actually, I didn't know some certain rules to Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was telling me, oh no, you can't do that because it's not in the rule book. And mind you, I believe my friend, I trust my friend because he's a friend, okay? So I just trusted in what he was saying. it was nothing big. It was no big discrepancy like, oh no, you can't use Monster Reborn and summon 2 monsters. Nothing like that. It was something like, you know, effects or flip summoning and things like that. Which he helped me out though, because, you know, some of these, I don't really know the exact rules of the game. I just know the basic rules, you know, like summoning and setting magic cards and trap cards and things like that. But I had a fun time the other night playing this match with my buddy here. He really knew what he was doing though. So, and the thing is, I did notice I had to tweak my dinosaur deck because it wasn't really that good. And I was like, this dinosaur deck is good, but it's not, you know, that good, right? And mind you, I kind of built this dinosaur deck from scratch. I just really didn't look online about this. I kind of just typed in the deck constructor. I typed in dinosaurs, and it gave me the list of all the dinosaur monsters. And then I did the same thing for description, basically, because obviously there's some magic cards and trap cards that help out, you know, dinosaurs. So I did that, and some monsters came up, such as the Evolites. They help out the dinosaurs, but they're reptiles. Okay, their species are reptiles, so I wouldn't have been able to find them if I just typed in dinosaurs into the search engine of the deck constructor. So I made this deck. It's okay. I've won with other people with different decks, but against the Lightsworn deck, it's pretty damn weak. Because it's just a bombardment of this stupid effects from these guys, and constantly throughout the match and throughout the other matches I say that too. I tell them, dude, your Lightsworn deck is cheap as fuck, alright? Can you use another deck? And we both laughed and whatever, but I didn't really care. See, right here I thought I was like, good, I can summon this slime monster. He has 3,000 defense, you know, it'll buy me some time until I draw my powerful monsters. Nope, the asshole, boom, right there, Mystical Typhoon. I'm like, son of a bitch. I got so pissed. I was going to activate it, but I was like, wait a minute, it's still considered a trap, so you can still destroy it, so screw it. So that's why I kind of did a flip, and I was like, oh no, screw it. So I threw it away, because I knew it was going to be destroyed no matter what. So he's looking in his graveyard. I think he has like a Judgment Monster or something, or some other dragon, or some other card. There we go, Judgment Dragon. There we go. And this is where I pretty much get boned. He just summons and summons and summons. And then right here I realize, hey, I'm screwed. I think this is, I'm not sure, I don't remember quite exactly if this is where he thinks he won, but then I'm left with like 100 life points or something. Watch. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the part where he reduces my life points, and I'm left with 100 life points. Watch. 150, I think it was 150? 150 life points. And my friend goes, oh, what the fuck? Like, he didn't do the math, and he thought he won automatically, and I'm like, haha, I have a second chance, but I look at my hand, there's no way I can win this. There's no way, unless I draw some type of, you know, card that just appeared in my deck out of nowhere, there's no way I'm gonna win. I knew I lost, but for some reason, he discards all these cards away. I think it's because of the effect of Judgment Dragon. I'm not really sure. And that's when I started reading Judgment Dragon. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Well, what? Why did he discard all those cards? Makes no sense. I don't think I did completely understand what went on there. I think I just think I took it as like, okay, he's giving me a chance to survive, I guess. So I go next turn, and then when I realize, oh shoot, he summons it because of that stupid card effect if it's sent. And then I have this monster. I'm like, oh, yes, this card could save me. And so I set it down, because what he does is basically he can, when he's flip summoned, he can automatically summon a Evolusaurus from your deck to the field. So I was like, yes, good, this will buy me more time, but I did not know if he was going to summon it. If he summons another monster, I am totally screwed, or if he completely destroys it. So let's see what happens here. I think he destroys it with the effect of Judgment Dragon or something. I'm not sure, I don't remember. We're just going to see. We go, Z. Yeah, he pays 1,000 life points to basically destroy my monster, and then here's where I kind of cheat. And I told him, hey, I can summon a monster now because he's flip summoned. And he goes, no, Judgment Dragon destroys it, so it's not flip summoned. I'm like, no, but you destroyed it. When he's destroyed, he has to be flipped. And I was trying to like trying to buy me some more time, but he wouldn't accept it. He's like, dude, stop cheating, Alex. Stop cheating. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not cheating. And then we just started laughing at this because he's like, dude, you really don't know the rules, do you? Like, I don't know. Is this allowed? Because I wasn't sure. Like, it's only for flip summon his effect, right? So I wasn't sure if I could summon an Evolusaurus on the field. So we're going back and forth, and I'm like, are you sure? I think I can summon a monster because, you know, it's a flipped effect. And he's like, well, it's not a flip effect if I destroy it, excuse me, with an effect monster, right? And what I mean by effect monster, I don't mean by actually attacking. I mean, like, if the effect of that monster says destroy a monster card on the field, the effect doesn't activate. I'm not sure. I don't know if he wasn't sure himself or he was lying to me. I don't think he was lying, but I think he just thinks that. All right. If you guys know, all right, if you guys know, if you basically destroy a monster using an effect, right, and that monster is a flip effect, does the flip effect still activate or it doesn't? I'm going to do some research on my own to make sure, and that's where the match ends, and that's basically the end of this duel. And then basically we're just going back and forth, and we're going to like, okay, we'll choose different decks and whatnot. I'll actually choose my other deck. I was going to stop using the Dino deck, alright? So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys want to visit my friend's channel, you can if you want to, alright? I'll leave a link in the description below, alright? It's Paul U90, that's his Yu-Gi-Oh name, if you guys want to duel him there in Dueling Network, alright? And that's pretty much it, guys, alright? So until next time, this is Primus. Keep it crunchy and peace out.